So they just hit us real hard, real hard, and we didn't even see it coming. All right, somehow this has slipped by, this has slipped under the radar, and it's honestly to the point where it's like, we're screwed. All right, we are screwed. We are not going to be able to feed ourselves. All right, and I know people always think, oh, this isn't going to happen in America, this isn't going to happen in Europe, this only happens in whatever, like Africa or somewhere less fortunate. No. All right, this is coming here. This is coming to Europe very soon. All right, so something big has happened, and I haven't really seen much reporting on this at all. All right, something huge has happened, and this is going to affect everything. All right, so Europe's fertilizer production. We all know fertilizer is critical to having 8 billion people on Earth. All right, the invention of synthetic fertilizers and the use of it on a mass scale is directly correlated to the boom in Earth's global population. You can't have all these people if you can't feed them. But what's happening in Europe right now, 70% of the fertilizer factories are offline right now. This is insane. This is incomparable to think about, that 70% of their fertilizer production capacity has been shut down. And there's no really, I don't know, upside to this. I don't really see a light at the end of the tunnel for this. All right. So 70% has been shut down. And the reason for this is because natural gas prices have skyrocketed, especially in Europe. They've gone up almost 1,000%. All right, 1,000%. That's 10x. In some countries like France and Germany, their electricity and gas prices are 10xing. All right, so this is why, because natural gas makes up approximately 60% of fertilizer production, especially for ammonium nitrate, nitrogen fertilizer. All right, which is key. It's pretty much the key to growing. Every crop has to have nitrogen. All right, nitrogen promotes leaf growth. It makes the plant green. It makes it grow in its vegetative state. All right, it's one of the most important nutrients for the plant. So 60% of the production is natural gas, and that's, I mean, it kind of makes sense, and that's equated in a 70% shutdown of their fertilizer production. All right, so what does this mean for the world? What does this mean for you? What does this mean for America? All right, okay, sure, we might produce a lot of food. We don't produce a lot of fertilizer. All right, that is key to growing all this food. Yeah, we have a lot of rich farmland, and we have, like we're ahead of the curve on technology with tractors, with combines. We're very industrialized with farming. But if we can't have the fertilizer, what good is it going to do? What's that going to do for the empty shelves you've already been seeing? What's that going to do for food shortages? All right, are they going to get worse in 2023? All right, they're already bad in 2022. And there's been ebbs and flows. Some months it's better, some months it's like, what's going on? Like, is this it? Is it going down right now? Some months it's like, okay, it's not that bad. What's 2023 gonna look like once all these harvests start rolling in? All right, farmers have been planting different crops. Farmers have been planting hay instead of corn, planting beans instead of corn. There's going to be a lot different things on the shelf come winter and spring and next year. All right, and then if we're still dealing with this fertilizer problem next year, they already tripled in price from last year, fertilizer. So what if it just triples again? What are farmers going to do? All right, and what are you going to do? It's going to knock out all the mid-grade farmers that are struggling, that are paying wholesale, and it's going to consolidate all those farms. All the mega farms are going to stay, and then the price of everything is just going to skyrocket. All right, because the mega farms are still going to have these connects. They're still going to be able to get in to the supply chain for the fertilizer, but it's going to cost them a lot more. So your food's going to cost more too. So grow a garden, guys. Get going. Get your hands dirty. All right, get your hands in the dirt. If you think dirt like smells bad, I think dirt smells good. I think like fresh dirt, soil. Obviously, if it's not like contaminated, it's not like filled with poop or something, but you just go out, you get a fresh clump of dirt. That should smell like good. All right, that should smell like fresh, earthy. That should smell good to you. Get used to this sense. All right, there's literally microbes in the soil that are good for you, good for your body, good for your health, good for your gut, good for your mind. Look it up. Look it up. This isn't a joke. There's literally microbacteria in the soil that you can only get from gardening or digging in it or letting your kids play in the dirt or sitting in the dirt on a picnic or whatever. You know, you have to interact with the soil, with the earth. And I know it sounds a little crazy, but it's true. It's a part of farming, gardening, being a human, all right? Is being connected with the earth as well, all right? So get these connections now. Learn to grow now. Get tapped with nature, with your plants, with your animals. If I see my chickens like acting a little weird or something, or they're looking at me different, or their comb isn't as red as it's supposed to be, it's like a little pinkish, it's a little like pale looking, all these different things, I know something's up. I know, maybe I should check their water, make sure their water's good, check their food. Oh, check this chicken. One of my chickens had a cracked beak a couple weeks ago. All right, and I didn't even notice it at first. I don't know how long she had it. Because it's easy for one chicken to just like hide their beak, a little crack in their beak. I think I caught it pretty early, but I noticed her just like acting weird. I noticed her comb was like a little off, and then I was like, wait a minute, let me check her out. And I noticed there was a crack in her beak. You got to kind of zoom in and really check it out. So you need to get nuanced. You need to get tapped in to these things now, because it's coming, guys. You need to stay prepared. You need to stay focused. All right, don't let off the gas. Yeah, you can take breaks. You don't have to just be like buying stuff every time you go to the store, but like, don't take your foot off the gas. Stay focused, stay prepared. Keep your goals in front of you. All right, keep your goals in the front of your mind for your preparedness, for your homestead, for your family, for whatever, your job. You want to level up the next level in your job, so you can, be more prepared, have more money for, supplies, whatever you want to do. You want to buy a bug out RV or something. You want to get a bug out location with like a shack or something you can go to. All these different things, all these different ideas. You want to get a shipping container bug out place. You want to just get property and throw an RV on it that you can go to. You want to just build a cabin somewhere. You know what I mean? All these different ideas takes time, but stay focused. All right, don't lose the vision. Stay focused on it, because it's getting to the point where you're gonna have to implement these skills for real. All right, it's not just gonna be like for fun, like, oh, we grew one thing or whatever. Like, it's gonna be like, we need to grow this, or there's gonna be big problems. All right, people are not gonna be eating. All right, we might be eating the dog. We might be eating, right? I'm joking, but this is how it is in other countries. They get this desperate. They're like, we might have to eat the dog, guys. All right, I don't know, this dog. I don't have money to buy food. There is no dog food around. You know what I mean? People get desperate like that in other countries. It happens in Venezuela, South America. It's happened all over the world where people eat pets, animals. All right, so don't let yourself get that desperate. Get your skills up now. Stay focused now. Get prepared now. You don't want to eat Fido. All right, you don't want to do that. I'm joking, but it's the harsh reality that it could get to that point. All right, and you need to be prepared. So hit it up down there, guys. Don't eat your dog. It was just a joke. Don't do it. That's illegal. I'm joking. I love my dog. I have 2 pugs. I love my animals. It's all a joke. But get prepared now, all right? Get prepared now so it doesn't look like a snack one day. And you guys have a big old, blessed, beautiful day. Thank you, guys.